Hi guys, so I'm actually planning to doodle on it's kind of like a doodle coming out of red bow. So that's our plan. So for that I just imported an image and add new layer. So I want it to be coming out of the lid. I'm planning is so this is just a rough sketch. I want to add a hand, so it's like holding the heart shape. So for that I'll be erasing some portions from here and then from here, and then if I draw hand like that, so it's like this doodle is holding this one. Look at that, so it's like it's holding that one. So that's how we're building the doodles. I didn't like those petals, so for the easiest one, you're gonna add the shape of the lines like how you want the petals, and then it's an easy way. So initially I decide like how I want my petals. So now what you're gonna do is gonna draw the shapes just like the lines, like overlapping and everything. That's how you can draw nice doodle flower. And then later on, maybe if you don't want it, you can erase these lines as well. So the petals gonna stay nice, neat and overlapped as well. Now, hey bro, now I'm gonna add a nice eyes in here. So yeah, it's building up now. Now we need, to be honest, actually, before we do that, we need to draw the path, like how we want to go the doodles, otherwise it will be like a vague idea. So I'm just sketching like how I want to get the doodle flow. So I'll be going like this way. So I'm gonna start focusing to keep my doodles inside this blob shape so that it looks like a planned one rather than just going without any plan. So we're gonna keep within the shape, and then we're gonna add some, yeah. So now let's build. So now we know that we got enough space in here. So that's one guy over there. now I need to add another guy here. So that's how we're building the doodles coming out of the Red Bull can. So all the hatch portions gonna be black later on. I actually feel like something missing in here. So that's him laughing, and yeah, that's how we build the characters. I want to go a bit more thinner petals. So that's how we're going now. I don't want that. This is Doodle, bro. Why I'm not tracing anything. It's all coming from my mind. This is not art actually. It's just a sketch. I didn't even started yet. Okay, so I think the sketching is done now. Now let's do the outlining process. So for that, I'm turning the opacity of the image and I'm adding a new layer on top and pick the black because that's what I really wanted. And monoline is the brush I'm using now. That's too big. Now let's play with the thickness. Okay, I think 3 is fine. Now let's start adding it. So this is the portion where you add much detail as much as you want. So initially we just did the sketching only. So now this part comes the proper outlining. And also I have to close this one, otherwise I can't fill the colors. So before I actually did one eye, but now I feel like I want to add two eyes, so I'm changing that one. I'm adding a little bit eyebrows as well. Okay, so we are adding details now. I hope you can watch it clearly. Now I got another character in here, and um, before that I actually did the sketching with a round eye, but now I'm changing it a little bit oblong. Because usually, even though I sketch something, and even though when it's time for outlining, I used to change a little bit. So I'm changing him to this. Maybe I could draw a tongue. Yep. And before that I haven't had hair, but now I am. What's his nose? Look at that. And now got the cap or hat, whatever the fuck. Now we got the shape in here. I want it to be a little more curved. Yep. So yeah, it's getting there. Now, here we go. I think. Nope, I'm not changing. So it's getting in there, but not done yet. We have a long way to go, but let's see how it's gonna look like without the outline. Now, we need to add the colors later, but not now. Yep. Let's see whether we can finish it now. Alright. I'm a bit tired now, to be honest. It's quarter to 9 now. So, guys who are watching, please do comment where you're watching from. And if you're enjoying it, please don't forget to support. So for the mushroom, I actually added one droopy eyes, but now I'm changing. Like I'm going to add two eyes for the mush on both the side, like half just going out of the body, just like that. So one eyeball down and one up. This is a bit trippy now. That's his tongue. That's nose. So what do you guys think? Isn't he cute? I didn't like that, so I'm gonna redraw. So later on I'm gonna fill some colors in here, but I want to add some black dots. I do like adding plenty of dots in the artwork. I don't know, I like that so much. So that side's done. Just this much to go. Actually, I'm very much interested in coloring portion. That's looks rubbish. Yeah. Now, actually, we got two characters here, but to be honest, I didn't like this one. But I'm gonna change a little bit later, so I'm not drawing him now. And then we got another character in here, but I feel like I'm gonna start from here so that I can finish that side. I'm not satisfied with that shape thing. Yeah, because I wasn't satisfied with that shape earlier. And I'm gonna change the eye shape to this. One big, one small. And just make him like, whoa. Bit excited actually. No, not that one. Eee. So that's him. Now we got a floral in here. Just change the shape a little bit. Now for this character, I'm not starting from here, but instead I'm gonna go from here. Guys, just bear with me a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the delay. Actually, I am in middle of the work. That's why. So let's continue. And also, I want this to be like that. There are easier ways for filling a shape, but sometimes I feel like I want to go with the traditional way. Only sometimes. Uh, that's not enough. It's better. And now, that's a big space, so I don't want to do the traditional way. So for that, I'm gonna add this layer as a reference. And then if I pull that down, it's gonna fill easily. So that's easy peasy. Yep, we are heading to almost. So for this one, I want to make him a bigger guy than this one. So for that, yeah, I'll be going like this. I'm not doing the yeah, maybe. Oh. That okay, and for the also maybe. So that's it. So we are almost done now. So just leaving a shape in here rather than. I think that won't suit. So I'm just. I don't know, but I want to do a shape in there. Maybe. Just some color splash goes in there. But still, I'm not sure. I don't that. Sorry. I'm gonna add another shape. Uh, Hi, Jack. Thanks, man. So I think, but to be honest, there is no point adding a character over there. I don't want it. I want to close this. Maybe I'm gonna go for a symbol. not satisfying my thought process. Mm, I think that was the main problem, because I feel like that's an extra for that character. Now maybe I can add. So there isn't any lead. Yeah, there is some. Alright, I'm just stopping it now, because otherwise I'll meet up. So our sketching is done. I missed a spot in here. Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? I think that's it done. So sketching is done now. Now let's see. Let's take off that outlining. That I take that off. Now add the opacity, and it's still there. Now I need to color that out. So for coloring, I'm gonna add another layer. We'll just again turn the opacity a little bit down so that we can see it clearly. And for the color palette, I'm still confused, because the red book goes with blue and red for this one, and yellow as well. So we might use a nice red. Let's see, let's take that blue and red from Red Bull itself. So I'm planning to make a palette. So I like, let's see what all blue we get. So making the color palette from itself. So I got these palettes. Probably we're gonna use that. And for red, yeah, I think that will be enough for the red. And then there is yellow. I can't get it. The color is not properly there, so I'm gonna add the yellow from here. Oops. I will take. Alright, so I'm planning to use these colors. I don't know whether it's good or bad, but still, let's see. So I'm gonna turn the opacity down again, and yeah, let's. I think it's better to add the palette in here so that I can easily create one. What? So I'm just adding the color palette. So that's the blues I'm using now. So yep, we sorted our color palette. Now we don't need that layer. Now let's see. So for this guy, I'll be going with this one, and oh, and we need proper white as well. and then blank case if we need it. Alright, so the palette is sorted. Now let's start coloring it. Nope. So it's getting into life now, guys. Oh, I messed it up because I want the mushroom to be red, so I have to take his colors off. Uh, because I want the tree to be mushroom to be red. That's it. That's it. Nope. Let's go with this one. Nope. So guys, it's nearly there, nearly there. So who are watching this one, if you like it, please do support. So I think that's it. But I'm a bit confused in here. No, I think, yeah, maybe. How about changing the color? So I think we are done. So that's the illusion. Now I will show you. Let's turn the opacity high. Look at that. Look at now. Now, now I need to do some highlighting. So I'm using the white. I'm adding a new layer above the color layer. And I'm turning the brush size down a bit more. That'll be fine. And now I'll be adding a little bit highlight. So if you add a little bit of white highlights, it's gonna enhance the color property. So that's a kind of tip I used to do all the time, mostly on my drone doodles as well. So look at that, when you add the white, it's gonna definitely enhance the property. I'm so happy with the palette as well, because we didn't create the palette, we just picked it from the actual image of the red bow. So I'm pretty happy with the palette, because if it was my palette, I'll be using a plenty of colors. That's how I usually do that. But with the limited palette, feeling so happy. I really like how it turns out. So look at that. What do you guys think? I hope I hope you actually like it. So that's what we made now. Look at that. It's nearly at one now. I love it. so happy with the output and the palette. And maybe one thing I actually, not actually, but usually do is I would like to add a white outline for whole artwork, and I want to showcase it as a kind of sticker. But I don't think it's gonna justify uh, the art we created in here, because maybe it's gonna feel a bit. Let's see. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I would really like to do that as well. I'm just checking this one actually, but I won't keep this one. And there are another easy steps to create the white outline as well. Like I said, I love to create by hand as well. I know it won't be proportional or perfect. I think I will go by this way. Let's see how it's gonna be look like. I don't know how it's gonna be turned like after having the white. Now, this is what we created now. Look at that. Just give me a second. I don't know how many people were there watching from start to finish. So this is what we created now. Look at that. I see doodles everywhere. So that's our finished piece. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you really enjoyed it, please do support. And please do comment what should we do try next. So we got Red Bull and we got the colors from the Red Bull can itself. So that's it. I'm really happy with the output. Look at that. Oh man. So happy. Alright guys, thanks for joining. Thank you so much for the support.